Morning everyone. It's Wednesday. Currently 7:30 and we have rain, which is a good thing. BMW in first thing. Obviously we've got it already in the 1 Series. We've got to put a sub and amp onto him. Own equipment. I've got to put the supply, the converter. She's got everything else she needs. Wiring harness, sub, and I've got the high level to put in. Then this afternoon we've got a bit of a weird one. It's a brand new Astra 20, well, reg is 72, so 2022, but it's a brand new Astra. It was delayed ages. The guy's only just got it. And to cut a long story short, apparently there's no fuse inlay for this card anymore, and everyone that's tried to fit a camera to it has got really confused because they don't know which fuses and stuff to work off of. Now obviously my job's slightly different to that. We don't necessarily need fuse inlays. I use a multimeter to test powers like ignition and stuff like that. But basically a few guys on the forum, the bloke was telling me they've gone back to Vauxhall and said, like, where's our fuse instructions? And they said they don't do them anymore. You have to find a technician that will give you the information. We do not supply it anymore. So he's pretty worried about this camera installation. I'm not, can't see an issue with it. And even if they do an ignition feed that is fed on CAN bus, so not actually like a triggered wire, we can still use something called a latching relay, which would measure a constant, and then from the constant, as the nearly had an accident then, somebody did clearly want to wait. As the power from the engine picks up and the static battery voltage goes from 12 volts to 14 volts, the latching relay then switches on its relay and activates the ignition feed. So you can kind of do it even if you don't have an ignition feed, a proper ignition feed. You can still create one. So it's going to be a bit of a weird day, and I hope in hindsight this Astra thing goes well and we manage to do what we need to do, because it could mean a lot more business if somebody like me can handle one of these cars. It's got a composite tailgate like the Land Rovers, so there's no more drilling into the tailgate because it's composite. I don't do that because it just causes issues. So we will be making a headliner clip for the rear camera to go onto, and then from there it will be a designated power into whatever fuse box it needs to be. Front camera self-explanatory, that goes where it always goes, but it will be quite interesting that the hoo-ha about people not being able to fit cameras to this thing, and we managed to do it. That'd be good, because it might mean we get like sole Vauxhall vehicles, and I could probably bring on a member of staff, train them on one specific car, and we can just bang out these all day. That'd be great, and I can do something else. But anyway, that's that. Daikoku tonight, so we've got Jap night. Obviously going up with the guys. Jason's first trip up. Not sure whether Kat's coming or not. She's got a cold, and frankly I don't want it. So if she comes up, obviously she doesn't know Jason, I do, so she'd be in my car, and the problem is then I'd probably get her cold, her illness, and I don't want to be ill. So obviously we're going up this weekend, and the last thing I could do with is feeling like crap and having a cold and flu-y symptoms. No thank you. But we'll see. I say it's currently raining, so that's whatever salt was on the ground has been washed off now, so that's a good thing. And I'm looking forward to getting my pepperoni maple syrup pizza. Thank you, George. That's going to be spent this evening. But other than that, I'm going to get off to work, and I will see you when we opened up the first one and started the Beamer. See you soon, everyone. Jesus. Right then, guys, first one in. Beamer. We've got sub and amp to do. So I've removed the head unit, got 2 speaker wires soldered onto the back of the quad lock. That's going to be our sound. Then we're going to go into the glove box, take our ignition feed from the back of the fuse box, run everything round to the boot. Batteries under there, so we've got power and ground to go from there up to the sub. Then I'll wire on my high level input connector, do the powers, set it all up. Job done. Right, I'll see you in a bit. I'm not sure what the sellotape and tape is for, but okay. See you soon. Right then, guys. Beam is done. Subs in. Working off a factory head unit with the right converter. Nothing more to say. Simple job. Wait for her to pick that up. Now we get the new Astra in. Let's have a look. Look at this, guys. Brand new Astra. So 72 plate. And I'll tell you what, from the outset, it looks really nice. I like the red, I like the black accents, black roof, all the other bits and bobs. And in here, we've got a really cool screen. So we've got obviously the 360 camera. It's disconnected. What? Disconnected the side mirrors for a minute, obviously because we've got the doors open. But the 360 cam works very well. And look at the quality on this. What a really nice camera. Obviously it's got reverse and front camera to give you like a visual of what's going on. But yeah, then impressed with that. Really nice dash layout. Buttons all in one place. Nice and easy to use by the looks of it. So we got a dash cam to put up here and a rear cam to go over there. Let's just stop him and put my key up there. So composite. Tailgate is plastic. We've got a rotating boot lock like they do on the VWs now. And then in the back we've got this thing. So I have actually got, looking at this panel by the looks of it is loose. So we'll see if we can pop off this panel. If there's an access hole into the tailgate which is composite, we can then use this grommet. If not, we're going on a roof hook on there, but we'll try and do this one as we need to. Really cool feature. Look at the brake light. See that little, it's got a mini lightsaber on the back, and this apparently is a nod to the old school GTE from back in the day, the Astra GTE. My dad used to have one of these, little gold and black thing. Panoramic roof, it's got some nice touches to it. Alcantara and leather on the doors, some coloured trims. It's very square, very notchy, but futuristic. Very cool. I like it. Right, let's crack on with the camera, see you in a bit.
A few inches later.
The Astra's done. So we've got our GPS F200 Pro run down the window and into the fuse box. It's got, although it's a rear composite tailgate, I was able to get the panel off, run our camera in and through the little grommet, and obviously that goes down to the front. It's got its little box and instructions. Camera's in the rear window looking out the back. Obviously front camera's looking out the front. And we've got our park mode active. So that's good. Any impacts this thing will record. Job done. So 2022 Astra, well it's 2023 but it was late on delivery. He's now finished, and the camera that said they couldn't be done is done. And Jay's here. Right then dudes, we're done for today. I was going to wash the car but it's raining so no point, but look at all those lovely beads. Yeah, I was going to bother but I'm not going to bother, we'll just save it for tonight. So I'm going to nip home, see the kids and wifey for a bit. Come back to you later on when me and Jace are off to C&M. See you soon, bye. Honestly, you can write this shit. So I was just getting ready to go to Cafe in the Machine with Jason. Kat is ill. She's obviously got a stinking flu-y cold, which I don't particularly want, so she wasn't coming. And Jace has had, I just rang him and spoke with him. Over the weekend they picked up that norovirus, which is pretty nasty anyway, but obviously he's got a brand new baby. He's very young, and his missus has just taken the kid to the doctors. They've been referred to the hospital because the baby is dehydrated, so they're not coming out of hospital anytime soon, which basically means Jason is then stuck. Obviously, I say babysitting, he's not, he's daddy duties, but that kind of puts pay to tonight. So really annoying. The tickets were sold out. I bought a ticket to go, and it just appears that we are not going to get there. What a nightmare. So that's it, unfortunately, for Wednesday. I'm going to go home and chill out. I've had a busy day and I'm tired. Could have filmed, could have gone, could have had a laugh, but unfortunately not going to happen today. The planets do not align. So fuck it. See you in the morning, boys. Bye bye. Right then, guys, morning. So Volvo's in, we'll discuss that in a minute. I've just had my Kicker dealer up, and yes, I am now going to sell Morel. Give me some t-shirts and some bags and some other bits and bobs. But yes, Volvo. So we did this one. There's a reverse camera that's failed. We did this one, you'll remember it. It's the one with the dash top, the Pioneer in the top, and the heater controls down in the center in the panel. The camera at the minute is not operational. Surprise, surprise. So we've got to get that thing down and figure out what's going on with it. So we'll start under here, get this done. She's had a windscreen replaced on it as well, and we've got to do the aerial. The DAB aerials come off, so we need to change that. Right then, guys, camera's replaced on the Volvo, got a new one in there. Also the DAB aerial, which was snapped off because they'd had a windscreen replaced. Replace that, and I've even put that back together because that apparently was too hard for the engineer to put back on. So we got everything back in, heater controls back down there, and the radio's up there, and this one, signal again. All day today. There we go. Got a couple of warning lights on, and it was really difficult to start. Let's hope that's not a sign that this thing's going up the pan, because it's a really cool conversion in there. While we're on the subject of really cool, obviously Morel gonna start selling their products, but I've got a few things from my seller, my dealer. He's given me a Morel flask, right? Lots of companies do flasks. We've got one here for Paul, who won the competition the other week for Snap-on. But check this out. It tells you when you tap it the temperature of your liquid inside. Come on, that's amazing, right? Pretty cool, Morel. Very cool. Oh, the little things. And I even got a little Morel key ring as well. Unleash the music. Really well branded equipment. So inside the box, a little key ring with a bottle opener on it. Very nice. Afternoon, everyone, how we doing? Let's close out this video for today. So Thursday's done.
During park, GPS connected.
Right then, we're done for Thursday. All the vehicles have been picked up. I managed to get the blue light this side fixed because it for some reason stopped working. I haven't managed to get the speaker of speakers done, because I've been a busy boy today getting everything finished with the Volvo camera and other stuff, the transit, things like that. But that's it, we're done for a Thursday. Gonna get my ass home, see the girls. Had a little nose at the subscriber list, guys, doing me proud. We are at 2490, probably a bit more now. Less than 10 to go, which is fantastic. Doing me good, doing me proud. But I've got bucket of wood I've got to take home, get that in the van ready for the fire tonight, because the temperature's dropping and we're off this weekend to see family up in Sheffield, and I can't wait. So I'm going to sign off now. Love you and leave you. I'll see you when I can. Everyone take care. Thanks for supporting the channel, appreciate it. See you soon, bye.